Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
Eh ben chacun sa merde. Tu t'occupes pas de ma merde, ben chacun sa merde. Chais. I'm sorry. I just checked, that WhatsApp group that I have with my neighbors. I'm fighting since 1 week because the things into our apartment, the thing for the air going in and out is not functioning. I'm the only one who is fighting for it with all of the agencies and stuff like that, because the thing which is saying that it's not working, it's just in front of my door, so all of the neighbors are not taking care of it because, oh, Laura is gonna take care of it. And just right now, one of the neighbors just said, oh, the thing, for arroser la pelouse, it's not working. I'm tired, I'm the only one who is sending mails about it. Cher, you're not helping me? Why? I would help you. No, I'm not like that. The next time that I'm gonna have my agency on the phone, I'm gonna say it. But, I'm sorry, really, I just read it like, I'm tired, I'm the only one who is sending mails. What should I say? And the fact that it's not working, oh, the garden is not gonna look great. The fact that these things are not working, because of that we have 2 degrees more than we should have during the afternoon, and it's already the canicule, it's already hot. We don't need for apartments to be hotter, so you all should be worried about that, and not only me. And yes, it's getting on my nerves, as you can see. Really, I'm not, even if I'm a south girl, and more like I'm a south country girl. I don't know how you can say that. Like, really, I'm not used to be with air conditioning, and also I should be okay with these temperatures. I'm not really. Since 2 days I'm only watching Norway destinations, like I'm dreaming watching Norway destinations of vacation. Like I'm watching that and I'm like, oh, 15 degrees, oh. It has to be so great, so good right now. How many? 2,000? Okay, I'm not gonna go, but oh, I'm sorry. And yesterday when I watched the 2 last episodes of Demon Slayer, like really, it was so cool because Demon Slayer, it's an environment, like it's almost a winter environment each time, with snow, with mountains, with stuff like that. And really, I'm only watching stuff like that during these days to try to cool myself watching this. I should watch Into the Wild. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Demon Slayer Season 1, Episode 21. Yesterday I watched the 2 last episodes. If you want to see my reaction videos about that, I'm gonna put the links into the eye. If you are watching this on YouTube, just know that for the 2 last episodes, I put a full reaction part for sure on my Patreon, and no matter what, they have some advance on my Patreon. So if you are watching this on YouTube, just know that they already have the 4 next episodes, if you can be interested, and maybe with already 4 reaction parts also, because now that we fought not Ryu, I was gonna say Ryu, not Ryu, Rui, and also his sister, we're gonna have what? But at the same time, I said we fought him, but now I know the deal with Demon Slayer. In usual shows, my rule is body cold, eyes closed. If I don't see that, the person is not dead. In Demon Slayer, I'm gonna create a new rule for Demon Slayer, which is gonna be ashes disappearing like that, or the demon is not dead. And we didn't see these two disappearing like that, so it means that maybe they're not dead yet. Do we need really to fight them more? I don't think so, because you know, Rui, really, Gyu, you did your stuff and you did it well, you did it so fast, and really like it was nothing. When Tanjiro, it took him so many times, so many things, you know, the two breathing techniques and all, just to be closer to him. So really, Gyu, you did that well. So I think that you managed to cut his head really. And we already had the flashbacks about his background, or more, you know, the lack of background that he has, and that's why he wanted to create that fake family. That's why he was transforming, you know, people to be like him, to give them powers. People, I mean demons, to be like them. You were taking their faces, you were torturing them, using them as slaves, you were using them for you, only for you, and you wanted to create a bond with them, but because he doesn't know what a family is, he doesn't know neither what family relationships should be, and that was awful to watch. After that, he wanted Nezuko to be his sister, and he was torturing her even more, you know, like almost she died also. So. And Tanjiro, I'm not gonna talk about Tanjiro, who saw his dad, and we had that thing about his dad. He looked sick, his dad, into these flashbacks, really tired. He really looked like Tanjiro, the same. That the hair, the face, like the same, the earrings also. And he was dancing like that, and I have the impression that maybe his dad was a demon slayer and he was maybe more using fire forms, you know, I had this impression, we'll see. But yes, to come back to Rui and his sister, his fake sister, we killed them, we discovered stuff about their past already, so I don't see what we need to do with them anymore, if not to have their blood, you know, for Tanjiro to take their blood, because we need to use that and all. Maybe we can have something about the fact that he's one of the 12. I want answers, you know, about how it's working. Now that we killed him, can he be replaced? We saw the other one, you know, which was crossed, and the fact that he was fired in a way, and he was replaced after that. But I'm wondering, you can replace someone by someone, but if one of these numbers is dead, can he be replaced, or he destroyed that place, you know, that thing? Do you understand my logic? I want to know how it's working. Maybe it's gonna be around that, an episode around that, around the fact that he is one of the 12. Now that we fought him, now that we discovered his past, we need to take his blood, and maybe we need to have stuff about the fact that he is one of the 12. Maybe we're gonna see Muzan discovering that he died, because normally he's connected to them. You know, he knows when they are talking about him, and also maybe... Oh no, that's a curse, it's not like he knows, it's a curse. But maybe still he's gonna feel that Rui, he died? Something around that. Maybe an episode around that. And with also all of our guys meeting again, seeing how much they are hurt, you know, all of them, Zenitsu, Tanjiro, Inosuke. And with Gyu and Shinobu saying, you were lucky that we were there to save you. And it's the case for Inosuke, it's the case for Tanjiro, and it's the case for Zenitsu. Really, these three, they were close to die right there. And also we have Inosuke and Tanjiro. They don't have their swords anymore. Their swords are broken. How is it functioning also to replace them? Because, you know, all of that happened after the test, all of that process and all. You need to do it again? The test? No. For sure you're gonna need time to rest. All of you. Maybe during that time we can deal with the sword. No, not during this episode. During this episode, really, the fact that Rui was one of the 12, we need to talk about it, we need to do stuff around it. the blood, maybe also other stuff. The fact that Gyu is right there, it means a lot, you know, that they told him to go. Okay, I'm gonna stop this intro right there. I told you, if you want to have some episodes of Advance, you have my Patreon. If you want to have full reaction parts, you have my Patreon. If you want to have extended reaction parts, you have my Patreon. I'm saying it each time, extended is already great. I'm not first to cut each 5 seconds, like it's a case for YouTube. And it's the best way to support me, my Patreon. Even if it's just for 1 month, it's already cool, really. So if you want, if you can, you have my Patreon. And if not, you can still support me right there on YouTube by liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, that kind of stuff. Let's go for this episode 21. Today I'm gonna watch 2 episodes, and it's really early in the morning, you know, to not be that hot. I'm saying that, and it's already 28 degrees in my apartment, and it's only 9 AM. Let's go. Snow? Why snow? Am I into the right episode? Yes. Oh no! Oh, you Louis? When you were human? We're gonna see you when you were human. Oh, I did not expect that. Your mom! Why are you not supposed to be outside? So we're gonna see his family. He doesn't remember his family, but we're gonna see it. You were? Because of how frail sin? He looked. For you to be transformed into a demon, for sure. Is it a real story? Defending his kid. That's what he wanted, you know, for his fake parents. Oh. Oh, okay. It explains so much about your love-hate for the idea, you know, of having a family. Even if you don't remember your real family. You thought they were fake? She was your real mother. He wanted to kill himself after that? Ah! They only wanted to help when he was weak. They didn't want their kid to do that. Tanjiro? You never had the family that you wanted, but you had a family. And people who wanted to do things right for you. What that? The blood! My dear, the blood! Come on. You're giving him an hug almost, you know, like something warm. Oh, Tanjiro. I can't, but maybe they can.
地獄に行くよね。同じところへは行けないよね。そんなことはない。一緒に行くよ。地獄でも。あ、父さん。
You know, I was thinking they can't get me with his dancing.
どこまでも一緒よ。
俺悪かったよ。ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
Oh fuck. So blood! Tanjiro again, you're so nice. You gave him what he needed.
人を食った鬼に情けをかけるな。何十年と生きている醜い化け物だ。
But before that, they were humans. Before that,
自らの行いを悔いている者を踏みつけにはしない。鬼は人間だったんだから。俺と同じ人間だったんだから。醜い化け物なんかじゃない。鬼は虚しい生き物だ。
Tanjiro! Like that you understand that with your experience and Giyu with his can't.
お前は
Shinobu. She wants to kill Nezuko. Yo. Girl. Giyu defended.
って言ってた。そんなだからみんなに嫌われるんですよ。
I like him.
さあ、富岡さん、どうしてくださいね。
俺は嫌われてない。
Nah. That's really what you.
変なことを言ってしまって申し訳ないです。坊やがかばっているのは鬼ですよ。危ないですから離れてください。
いや、違わないけど。
It's his sister.
妹なんです。俺の妹で。
And she can control herself, so.
苦しまないよう優しい毒で殺してあげましょうね。
No, you won't. Nezuko, wake up, show how nice you are.
妹を連れて逃げる。すみません。ありがとうございます。
Arigatou gozaimasu.
俺は殺体を抜けなければならなくなるのか。
No.
鬼を連れている剣士なんて認められない。
本気なんです。私はここで時間稼ぎに付き合う気はありませんので。では、ごきげんよう。それで私に追いつく気ですか？
Yes. He can't fly, but he's fast.
もう一人いることも忘れなく。
The other one. Inosuke?
そしてもっと奥へ逃げるんだ。
Tanjiro. Oh no, the other one! You have a twin? No. You're the girl who passed the test. You, I recognize you.
絶対捕まるな。ミート。
I don't know.
小さく子供になった。逃げるばかりで少しも攻撃してこない。
She doesn't want to fight you.
考える必要はない。言われた通りに鬼を切るだけ。
No!
鬼を切りに行くための私の攻撃は正当ですから違反にはならないと思いますけどその妨害ですからね。
Don't you want to listen a little?
これは最後通告です。
You're talking too much! And yes, it's me who is saying that.
あれは確か2年前のこと。
そんなところから長々と話されて嫌われていると言ってしまったこと根に持ってます？
Oh, stop! Oui!
炭治郎、禰豆子、両名を拘束。本部へ連れ帰るです。
At least they're not gonna be killed.
炭治郎および
They're gonna meet the master.
拘束し、本部へ連れ帰れ。連れ帰れ。
The master knows about them. How? The master wants to see them to judge the case. Yeah.
なんだこいつ。さあ。何にもできなかった。
You're weak?
俺ってあんまし強くないのか。
Oh, for you to admit that?
それにあの子、最終選別にいた子じゃないか。
Yes!
付近の鬼は私が狩るから安心して作業して。
処理部隊、隠
Yakushi, it's cleaning up. Okay. Oh really? With these temperatures, these landscapes, they look even better like. Yeah. You look great. So many new names to learn. I'm already like. Good job. Huh? We're gonna meet the master. For sure. What an episode, guys! I didn't expect at all to have another flashback with Rui. Even more, you know, because during the last episode we already had a flashback with him, with how we created that fake family, for what reason, and he said himself that he didn't have any memories about his real life, so I really thought that that was his flashback. We know now that each time that we're gonna meet a demon, we're gonna see his past, something about his background, his or her background, and I thought that it was it for Rui. I didn't think that we would have something else. In a way, you know, during the introduction I said maybe we're gonna have something about the fact that he is one of the 12, but I thought more about his blood, having information, stuff like that. No, I was wrong. It was about how he was transformed into a demon by Muzan, how he was chosen, what happened to him, and more about really his past, his background, really his family. The fact that when he died, he began to remember that, maybe because Tanjiro touched him and it reminded him, you know, the warm contact of someone. That memory was sad. His story was sad. I'm not gonna feel sad for him. Truly, he was a fucking psychopath and he didn't understand soon enough that his parents were doing all of that for him. And when I mean all of that, it's really all of that. Yes, when you were weak, they were trying to protect yourself and it meant to keep you into your house. Yes, when you were transformed into a demon, they were sad for you because it meant that you would kill humans, that you would, you know, do that, really kill humans, and they didn't want you to do that, not only for themselves, but also for yourself, and they were ready to kill you even if it was painful for them, and they were ready to kill themselves after that because of the responsibility of what you did, of what they did. They couldn't have lived with that. It's awful, you know, what your parents, they suffered, and the fact that you couldn't understand that you thought during some minutes that maybe they were not your real parents, because for you, parents, they can't do that, they have to protect their kids, and it's true, but they were protecting you in a way. I'm not saying that they were right or wrong, I'm not saying that he is right or wrong, I'm just saying that you didn't understand that, and that because of that you killed them. And after that you tried to recreate a family, to have these bonds with the members of a family. And you know, it's not like he never knew what a real family was, not at all. It's more like he never had the family that he wanted, the bonds that he thought that family should have. Like he had that story in mind about, you know, that dad, what he did to his kids, and it was the dream of a family that he had in mind, and his real family, like his fake family, no one could reach that objective, you know, because it was a dream, it was not something real. You based your idea of a family on something which was not real. So for sure, I mean, you know, on a dream, on something, at least for him, I'm not saying that that story was not real, but for him, it was a dream, it was something like that, not really precise, not really defined. So for sure, your real family, like your fake family, no one could reach that. That was a sad story, for sure, but I'm not gonna feel sad for him. He disappeared and Tanjiro, he didn't take his blood. We just lost the opportunity to have blood, you know, some of their blood, to analyze, to do stuff with that. That's not good at all. I know that Tanjiro during that moment was so hurt that he didn't think of that, but he thought about giving that warm hand to Louis. I love him even more for that, you know, how much I love the fact that he's in empathy with everyone, the fact that he's so respectful with everyone, also the demons, and that's not the first time that he's giving to a demon the test that that demon, when he or she was human, should have, you know, things about it, because he feels their human side. The fact that Giyu, he doesn't understand that, it's making me sad for him. But at the same time, I'm not gonna blame him, because okay, he's considering the demons like that, and it's bad. But at the same time, right there, he wanted to defend Nezuko and Tanjiro, like really, he was ready to fight with Shinobu for that. I can just thank him for it. And I was right, you know, like during the review of the last episode, I went back to the final test episode because I had some doubts about that girl being the girl from the final test. Like, I recognized something into her face, the thing about the butterflies and all, but at the same time something was wrong with the situation, with her face, which was not really the same, and also the fact that she looked older, and the fact that she was an Hashira, and the fact that she was so close to Giyu, to the master, like she was at such an high place. So it makes more sense now to have really the girl from the final selection, final test, appearing like that. She's another person. Maybe they are sisters. I'm voting for something like that. Yes, I'm seeing sister and brother relationship everywhere. Maybe. All of you, you're gonna go to see the master at the headquarters, and they're gonna decide what they're gonna do with the case of Nezuko and Tanjiro. That's great, because we're gonna see the master, because it's gonna be official that Nezuko is with Tanjiro, because they're gonna let them like that. I really think so, because she can help, you know, Nezuko. That's gonna be great also, because you're gonna have the time to heal, all of you, because maybe we're gonna do something about your swords, because we're gonna learn more about the Demon Slayers and how it's functioning. Like, I truly appreciate it right there to learn more about Kazuki? No. Kazuki? The ones who are cleaning that team, the fact that they are part of the organization, but because they don't have skills, you know, with a sword, they are part of that team. That's cool, you know, to see how it's functioning. The fact that, yes, after fighting, after a mission like that, you have people cleaning the place, helping you, healing you. It's logical, you know, now that I think about it, and it's great that we are seeing it, that they are describing it. I mean, the writers, they are taking the time to describe it, to make things logical, you know, around that, to give things, you know, to create really a team around that. Like, it's really cool. We're gonna meet the master. We're gonna see his face, you think? It could be cool. Yes. First part of this episode, it was a flashback with Rui, and second part of this episode, it was about protecting Tanjiro and Nezuko against Shinobu, and finally that decision to go to the headquarters with everyone. Can you say to all of them, or at least can we see all of them, their past, their backgrounds? Like, I'm thinking about Zenitsu, how he's fighting, you know, the fact that he has to be into that kind of trance. He needs to know it, everyone needs to know it to see it. Inosuke, the fact that he has a girl face with a boy body, we need to talk about it, everyone needs to talk about it, we need to know your past, with your mother, what happened and all. And Giyu, same, I want to discover more about you, boy. I hope you know that calm moment, if I can say it like that, because we are not gonna have fights, you know, like right there. I hope that because of that, these episodes are gonna be full of informations about the Demon Slayers, about the Master, about what we're gonna do with the 12, about the characters, all of them, their backgrounds, about a lot of things. I want informations. But really, we already dealt with all of the members of this family, with this one of the 12, like, and we still have 6 episodes to finish the season, something like that. What are we gonna do during these 6 episodes? I really thought that we would kill, you know, that big demon at the end of the season 1, like, you know, the boss, the final boss of the season 1. I was wrong. Really, this anime is surprising me each time with its rhythm. Okay, I'm gonna stop this review right now and I'm gonna watch one more episode today. It's all for you for today and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Hey.